next.
Well, the good news is you heard about a young man who called himself the Thug Bishop, and you said you want to come down for what he was doing. You heard a little bit about him and what he was doing, and you told him, and he's here sitting beside you. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome the Thug Bishop. How you doing there, sir?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, tell us about this. This is exciting, man. You got Kurtis Blow in town to preach the word this evening, and it's a big thing. A lot of people have been talking about. You know, hip hop is in the news literally every day.
That's right.
They just were talking about 50 Cent getting arrested in his Lamborghini uninsured, which don't make no sense. But talk to us, man. What's going on?
Well, I just thank God, period, for having Minister Kurtis Blow come down to be a part, to help support me. I went down to New York City, and I called him up, and he invited me to his church, and he gave me an opportunity to come and, bless the people. And since then, he just saw a lot of vision in me, and we kept a relationship. We talked for a while, and he told me that, he was going to do some things to support me. And I'm going to be honest with you, at first I didn't really believe that Minister Blow was coming, right? I would call him, and I wouldn't really hear from him like that, but to make a long story short, he'd call me back and be like, Thug Bishop. He just shocked me, just called me out the blue. And he said, I'm coming, man. He said, set some things up, and he liked what I have with the Thug Church, T.H.U.G.G, True Homies Under God's Grace. All that fit together with hip hop, and he said he wanted me to put something together, and he would come down and support me. So this is what it is tonight. CPT Ministries gives sight to the blind. This is an organization I set up through CPT Ministries a couple of years ago, and what I'm really saying out of that, I'm not asking anybody to give anything to support me financially to be able to see, but what I am saying is I'm looking for people to help me become a voice to the world, like God's spoken to my life. And so what we're doing is we giving vision to the people that's out there that's blind, that cannot see. We here to help them see some salvation, some Christ. That's what it's all about.
Now, Mr. Kurtis Blow, I want to ask you this. What makes you respond and make a decision to say, I want to come down for a particular person? I mean, I'm pretty sure you could be in demand. I mean, your phone probably ringing off the hook. Everybody wants to see what you have to say. How did you decide to respond to him? Like he said, he didn't believe you.
Well.
I gotta give him a high five on that one.
No. I mean, the bishop is an incredible person. We've talked a lot on the phone. He's really being really modest about the whole situation, but he's sort of like a mentor to me. He's been really preaching and just fellowshipping with me and teaching me a whole lot about the Bible. We've been in that Bible for a minute and talking about just ministry in general, and trying to reach the people, finding new ways to get to the kids, because we both feel that the kids are our future.
That's right.
And they're our future doctors and lawyers and businessmen and teachers and ministers, reverends, and preachers.
That's right.
They're the future of the church.
Yeah.
So we want to get out there and at least get to them early so that they can find out about God and who Jesus is and salvation. So we have a mutual commitment, a mutual mission.
That's right.
Spreading the good news and teaching the kids about Christ and bringing them into the church, because they need to come to church. It's very, very important. I know we have this hip-hop nation out there, 6 billion strong, $6 billion a year.
Yeah.
Incredible industry. I mean, you go to Germany, they're rapping in German. You go to France, they're rapping in French. You go to Spain, they're rapping in Spanish. You go to Japan, they're rapping in Japanese. Jing, jing, Johnny, one, GG unit.
Is that what is going on?
I mean, it's incredible out there. So we need to reach these kids, these hip-hoppers out there who are sort of like out in the wilderness. You know what I mean?
How are people embracing you, Mr. Blow? I mean, are they responding? Because as a young man, he's out. He's been traveling the world. You might have heard of him. His name is G. Craig Lewis, and he speaks about the history of hip-hop and how it's not positive and that kind of thing. And so how is even the church embracing you? How are people embracing you? They're saying Kurtis Blow from hip-hop now preaching. What is that?
That's really painful. It's really painful to even fathom that there is a person out there like that saying the things that Craig Lewis has been saying. I would love to talk to him. I wish I could. I've been trying to get at him for about a year now, and I haven't yet. And
so you've reached out for G. Craig Lewis?
Oh yeah, I'm saying like, yo, look, I know the history of hip hop. I've made films on it. I'm one of the elderly spokesmen. I've been there since the beginning, and I truly believe in my heart that God created hip hop.
He did.
And there was a whole different hip hop from when I first started. I made 150 songs and never used profanity. So I mean, when you talk about the early days of hip hop was set up like, you know, something satanic. That's not true. Wow. Because I know a different story, and I think he needs to talk to someone like me so he can see that wow, I don't understand where he is and authority on the history of hip hop. First of all, because he's not from New York, so he doesn't know about 1972 to 79, the 7 or 8 years before the first record came out, when we were like local bands in the South Bronx and Harlem, pioneering the culture. So I mean,
churches are embracing him, and they bring him in to be the spokesperson on behalf of what hip hop is, and you say he doesn't know it. You say he needs to talk with you because you were there.
Can't you see why it's painful?
Yeah. That's why we're having this program tonight called Give Sight to the Blind, because a lot of them, they don't see, they don't understand, and we want to help the people see. And you know, people are being misled, and really it's throwing a lot of kids off. That's why you have kids, they don't even want to go to church now. They're not with the old school traditional things. The hip hop music is off the chain, but people, it is not the music that is throwing people off, it's the lyrics. Did y'all hear what Minister Blow said? He made 150 songs, but he never used profanity
in the beginning.
And that's why grandmothers, everybody right now, every time they hear Minister Blow name, they are excited. Look, from the response I'm getting about Minister Blow, people are loving it. And I'm thinking this place is going to be packed out tonight. Yeah. We welcome everybody to come tonight. It's going to be off the chain.
Now I got a personal question. Africa Bambaataa, what is that?
Right, that's the whole thing. I wanted to say that, you know, that's the whole premise behind Craig Lewis's contention that Bambaataa, Africa Bambaataa, is the sole pioneer of hip hop, and that's truly untrue, because there were about I'd say about 10, 11, 12 cats just as equally as important as Africa Bambaataa, and I'll name them right quick. It's Kool Herc, you know, Grandmaster Flash, Africa Bambaataa, Kurtis Blow, you have Grandmaster Flash, the Furious 5 MCs, Grandmaster Melly Mel, the Funky 4 plus 1 more, you have the Treacherous 3, the Furious 5, there's DJ Hollywood, Eddie Chiba, Lovebug Starsky is the cat who coined the phrase hip-hop. We got that from him doing a hip-hop chant he used to do way back in the days, and we all, you know, adjusted to it and made that a part of our set, so it became like a general term. Everyone used to do this little chant like hip-hop, the hip-hop, the hip-hop, the hop, hibbity hip, you know, and we should just do that over and over and over again, and it sort of became like a transition phrase that we could use in between our rhymes so that we could rhyme forever. You know what I mean? So non-stop rap. So that's the real meaning of an MC and stuff like that back in the days. But there were 11, 12 cats, you know, just as important as Bambaataa. And he singles out Africa Bambaataa and calls him the cat who is trying to make himself into a god or whatever, a prophet or something like that. He's a false prophet or whatever. But no. See, we're all pieces to the puzzle.
Okay.
And in order for you to get the clear picture, you have to put that puzzle together. You have to know the puzzle, first of all. He's just attacking one cat.
Okay.
You know, he needs to get at Kurtis Blow. All right. First rapper on the microphone. What?
Kurtis Blow in the studio with us here on Heaven 97 KHVN, and also Thug Bishop. He's going to be in town. Thug Bishop, where can people come to hear Kurtis Blow tonight?
Tonight, we're going to be at 1312 John Avenue, Lancaster, Texas. It opens up at 6. That's 1312. Matter of fact, if I'm saying that wrong, please give my office a call at CPT Ministries, 817-882-9448. It's on the voicemail, 817-882-9448. But the address, 1312 John Avenue, Lancaster, Texas, starting at 6. It opens at 6, and we start at 7. You don't want to miss it. Be there.